Hey.
That it went down. Yeah.
Okay. So I could have come here earlier, but I didn't. I could have come here earlier, and when the budget was done, wait outside and tackle the ministers. But nah, I couldn't be bothered. I had a few good videos this morning, but the budget, don't seem to see nothing wrong with the budget. Social welfare rate's gonna go up, I guess. So maybe somebody come out that door. The welfare rate's gonna go up. And that's a good thing, but then when you're in housing, your rent goes up also. And so, all right, no problem. Quit smoking, that stuff will kill you. Nothing worse than us reformed smokers. Anyway, so the rent goes up, so that leaves you less money. Now the justice system, they said they're going to put $1 million, 1.2 million, over the justice system. That was Michel Corriveau, Radio-Canada, La Carasse. That's another story, La Carasse. The reason I say that is when the city ordered my blog shut down, and then Wayne Talent, which I got to do a video on that tonight. Wayne Talent told me Radio-Canada, well, Monsieur Leblanc devrait pas coller les policiers des pédophiles. Mr. Leblanc shouldn't be calling cops pedophiles. Well, I said, listen, they called me a pedophile, so I did the same thing in return. Radio-Canada with Michel Corriveau turned around and said, right headline news twice. Monsieur Leblanc considers himself a journalist, but you can't go around and call police. Go ahead, call police officers pedophiles. I had Acadian strangers come to me the next day. Well, you shouldn't be calling officers pedophiles. I said, and then I told Radio-Canada the whole story, but they didn't. Radio-Canada, la merde. I got distracted. $1.2 million for the justice system. The question is this. They said to help people that have no access to a lawyer. Something I've been fighting for the last 10 years, but what does that mean? What exactly were that $1.2 million? Where is that going to go? That's the question. Are they going to turn around and change it that in the law itself in New Brunswick, if you're charged with a summary, that you will have access to a lawyer? So that's the part that I don't know really what's going on. No, that's a very touchy issue. Wow, spring must be around the corner. Hey, you're gonna run away from me? Look, I was almost done.
What?
What's good about the budget?
Everything.
I was almost done. Go ahead.
Look through that budget, Charles, and you look at it and say, wow, how could one government produce a budget that covers so many topics and still stays within the means of being able to manage our fiscal responsibilities, reduce taxes, increase healthcare in others, increase improvements in education and social services everywhere.
Hallelujah.
Exactly.
Why is it so good?
Because, well, read it. Read it in every category of addressing real concerns, because we started out this program saying we're going to design a government that built on service delivery. So in other words, my focus wasn't just to go build something I don't need, it was to do something that we do need. And that's what the budget
What
is.
about the thing about the law, the court system, the justice system? $1.2 million more, have access to a lawyer. How does that work?
Well, I guess you have to get Minister Mason to give you the details of that, but it just provides more access for legal aid to help people who otherwise couldn't access it.
Don't you like the part that David Coon said, the coronavirus and the election don't go hand in hand?
Well, I don't disagree with him. I mean, we put the by-elections, but to June 15th, basically saying, okay, we've got this coming through here, but we got the issues with the virus as being part of a concern. Where's it going? Is it ramping up or going to be slowed down? We got the issues in relation to the municipal elections. There are a number of factors that you say, is this the right time to do this? And so I agree with what he said.
Do you still shake hands?
I do actually, but not with you, because you just hit me. You were always fist bump.
By the way,
You're the one who started. You've been ahead of the curve for a long time.
David Allward, I know that. And when I see you walk, I went across, and I see you say shit.
Not me. No,
you didn't. You were very happy to see me.
Always. Always. You know that.
The lightning will come right across. Thank you. Okay, so we know. Here we go. There we go. Now we're gonna get some answers. That's what the Premier, that was Premier Higgs. Hello, comment ça va?
I almost fell here coming across earlier.
That's all right.
You might
watch
have
it.
to carry me
Yeah,
through.
watch it. Okay.
Hey,
Hello.
did you hear the big announcement?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's
1.9.
Was it 1.9? I thought it was 1.2.
Oh no, I think it was more than that.
Okay, how is that going to work?
Well, first of all, that is the largest increase.
Minister of Justice, by the way. Go ahead.
That's the largest single increase in 20 years, and probably one of the only increases in the last 10.
I agree.
It is almost a 20% increase in legal aid. We're talking about legal aid.
Legal aid.
And do you know, since from the moment that I got in this job, I have said I am going to advocate for legal aid. And today, watched it happen. Yeah.
Answer the question.
Okay, what was the question?
How
Give it to me again.
is that
I'm just too
going to
excited
work?
about it, that's all. How's it going to work? Actually, the Legal Aid Commission is the one who makes all the decisions in that regard, but they have identified this as a
problem.
As a key, yes.
Major problem.
It's been identified for years as a problem.
I've been talking about this for about 10 years.
Well, where have you been? Because you and I had gotten together a long time ago. Think of the problems
I know, but there's other issues like this piece of work that's coming across. Did you notice that
are you ditching
he looked at it
right now?
he looked at his smartphone and he wasn't paying attention to what that's a joke between me. Hold it, don't go away.
Okay.
You're charged with summary assault. Summary sexual assault. The word summary.
Are you going to put me in a Jody Wilson-Raybould situation? Because I'll head to the door right now, buddy.
Charlotte County, I know. You don't fool around. Okay, don't forget. God sent you here. Focus. Now.
You know what? He likes me. You wait to see what I'm going to wear tomorrow.
No.
Are we going to do this tomorrow?
I'll send you a note. I'll send you a note about God 12 years ago. Okay, focus. Focus.
You haven't talked to God since
the
last 12
years.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit like a squirrel.
Do you have ADHD by any chance? Okay.
You know what the guys often say
never
to me.
shuts up worse than me. Go ahead.
The guys say that about me too.
You do have ADHD. Okay.
Well, no,
focus.
I just
charged with a summary.
Yes.
Means you don't have access to a lawyer. Summary assault, summary sexual assault, summary robbery, you don't have access to a lawyer.
Listen, keep going. I'm waiting for your question.
They say there's 6 months, the judge could still put you in jail for 6 months. Legal aid, the minute it's summary, you don't have the right to a lawyer. How is this going to change?
Here's what I'm going to tell you, because there are certain things that I'm allowed to do and certain things I'm not allowed to do, and you understand that, right? Just like, there are... I can tell some people what to do, and then there's other people I can't tell what to do, right? Like I can't tell judges what to do.
No.
Right. So
there's
certain.
No. But I mean, it's summary.
Yeah.
I'm charged.
No. Okay. I'm going to finish. I'm going to answer your question. Okay.
I'm
going to answer your question. So one of my biggest beefs since I've got here, actually before I got here, I practiced for almost 17 years, and I worked really passionately for my clients. But I got to the point where I said, there are so many problems in this system that I'm going to have to take a different job in order to deal with this.
Got it.
Okay, and I remember on day 1, November 9th, 2018, right here in this building, I got pulled over here because I was over at the Lieutenant Governor's, and we were celebrating, going into government, and staff pulled me out and said, we have an issue. and we
Charles
need to,
LeBlanc is the issue.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No,
My ego
it was
again.
another issue. But they brought me over here. It was my first time in the building, first time in the office, and they said, "Okay, we've got an issue, just in case you're approached by Charles LeBlanc." Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So-
I was a little bit worried for a minute. Go ahead.
Okay, and they said, so they briefed me on this problem that had come up. And in the process, they said, we want to tell you about the Department of Justice. And they got out a book much like this. See that?
Mm-hmm.
See that?
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah. And that was
Privilege and
yeah, I can't give you that one.
Right.
And they said, here's how the Department of Justice works. And I said, I pushed the book back, and I said, I got a pretty good handle on this one. And they said, well, here's our priorities. And I pushed it back, and I said, no, we're going to talk about
Do you
my
know what a
priorities.
bureaucrat calls a politician?
What?
Temporary help.
You know what I always say?
You're only there for a short time.
Do you know what I say? I say this is my temporary position. I'm just here in a temp job.
You're
That's
not
it.
here a long time.
I'm
You're
just
not
here.
Exactly.
You know what I say? It's like I have a terminal illness. I don't know how long I'm here, but I'm going to get as much done with what time I have left.
Okay, let's focus.
All right.
Let's
You're the
both
one.
focus.
You
Me and you.
distracted me
I know.
that time.
You're
All right.
both-
Okay.
This one
so,
real well.
anyhow,
Okay.
day one. I know. Do you
Go
have
ahead.
ADD too?
Oh, big ADHD. Big
Okay,
time.
because
Go ahead.
I'm not diagnosed.
I'm trying to focus. Go
Okay.
ahead.
All
You've
right.
just been diagnosed. There.
I have that effect on
my,
people
my
sometimes.
my sister's a family doctor, and I got the gene. So you just
Okay.
been diagnosed with ADHD.
Well,
okay,
I know
continue.
exactly where we
Focus,
left off. I know
focus.
exactly where we left off.
Okay, focus.
Is I said, let's talk about my priorities.
Yeah.
Okay, and I said,
What's your priority?
here's my priorities. One of the things I said is legal aid. We need to address the injustices
Yes.
that we have with legal aid.
Okay, so we
I said
got
it's like
$1.8 million.
Oh, you and I are arguing about that. That's
Yeah.
not-
So
yeah.
how is that going to work?
Okay, so I know where I would like it to go.
So where's that money
But
gonna
here's
go?
the issue. Hang on, let's go back because I'm not
Okay.
done yet. You interrupted my story.
Yeah,
You
sorry.
interrupted my story. And so, I don't know if you know this, but we have one of the worst funded legal
Yeah,
aids
in Canada.
Yeah.
I know. Kelly Lamrod told me that 12 years ago, and he had got the job. He never did a damn
So
thing.
I'm not, I know, you know what, we went through this morning with my staff and we looked at what cuts have happened, and I'm not really a very partisan person. I'm usually considered, not terribly partisan, but I have to say there was a certain color of government that constantly scaled back with legal aid. And this is the first time
because
in 20
the poor
years.
and the inmates don't vote. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh, I haven't heard it said that way. But you know what? You're probably right.
I'm right,
And
yeah.
I don't care about getting reelected. I'm here to get a job done, right?
Okay, so how is that going to
So
work?
here's the thing. I can't dictate exactly where it goes. I'm gonna certainly be vocal about some areas that I
Let's
would
try
like
to
to
focus.
see it. All
I
right.
give you a shove, which I'm
Because I already told you. I already told you I don't have complete control over it.
but I give
so
you,
what you need to do.
I give you a shove.
Yep.
LeBlanc, blogger, shoves, minister, charge with a joke.
Yeah.
Charge with
I get the
summary.
charges dropped.
Summary.
I get oh, that's a joke.
I'll see 5 years. Sorry.
Okay.
I'll get 5 years. I'll get 20 years.
You lost.
Blogger charged with summary assault. Okay.
So
I'm charged to give you a shove. I go to court. Okay, Mr. LeBlanc, you're charged with summary. I call legal aid. They say no. It's a summary charge. You don't have the right to a lawyer.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Where do you think we have the biggest, where do you think, you've been doing this for a long time, where do you think we have the biggest shortage with legal aid? Is it in the criminal system or is it in the family system?
Oh, I think you have, if the male or female is married to a partner that has lots of money, they could afford a lawyer, and the other side can't. But you know yourself, the family court system is the most dirtiest, filthiest issue, but that is divorce. That is child custody. It's a serious issue.
It's a lot. It's
but
also child protection.
Yes,
child protection.
yes.
It is our most vulnerable.
Yes.
Don't you think that those very vulnerable children, don't you think that those are a high priority?
I'm not
are they
gonna
more
say
important
no.
than Charles LeBlanc with his shove to Andrew?
Again, on camera on that. I thought that's it. That's twice.
Are you more important?
Ted,
Are you more
Minister of
important?
Health, she's hurting me.
He's like, that's my co-counsel.
She's hurting
That's
me.
my co-counsel.
Get something straight.
What?
You ain't no match for her.
Going back, right quick. Hold on, come on here, man. We're almost done.
Listen, I'm not gonna.
We're almost done.
You can have fun with a chump like me and everything else, but I'll tell you something.
Huh.
You do not know how to handle.
Listen, I'm trying to. She has ADHD big time. Just quick.
I'm not giving up on my fight for legal
I know,
aid.
we're just
Put up-
answering. Go
Put
ahead,
up the
take
white
one
flag,
side.
put up the white flag.
Answering right
She's gonna
quick,
carve
the
you.
end. Asking what's more important. But the criminal one.
is a
I know
bad-
you're
this is a
still
bad
on.
view of me. Okay.
The criminal
You're pretty
part.
good at that. You're
Lots of practice.
Okay, yep.
The criminal part is if you're charged with summary.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
And then you turn around, it's criminal, you go to jail.
Listen, we're
and
gonna
you
fist bump on this.
95% you're going to go to jail if you had a lawyer. Are we going to get a lawyer?
We're going to fist bump on this.
Okay.
I told you, I don't have control over where they
No,
go.
but can you put
I'm
in
here.
the court summary that through legal aid you got
I told you, I don't
$1.8 million
You're not
that you
listening
will
to me.
have access?
You
Go ahead.
repeat after me. Does Andrea
Andrea?
does not have control
No.
over the Legal Aid Commission.
We know that.
Okay.
But, okay, so where is that $1.8 million going to go?
It's going to go to Legal Aid, and I am not going to stop. I'm not going to, as long as they will let me have this position, I will continue to fight for legal aid and the most vulnerable in our society.
So was that
Promise.
more family? Okay, we'll get this to part 2. We're doing pretty good. Okay.
All right, I got to go.
Yes. No, just blame me.
It was a
Just
treat because, listen, you have interviewed all of my colleagues except for me.
You, because you were too busy. Mama had to go to the washroom. Remember?
Oh yeah, Mom did have to,
Mom. Yeah. See, I'm Scottish. I don't forget.
All right.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so, doing pretty good. Still on. So we had the minister. Okay, we got everything here. The premier, good budget, no problem. This budget is going to pass. I don't see any problem at all. Number 2, the justice system. Again, $1.8 million. And if you got $1.8 million, it goes toward legal aid, but where does it go? That's the question. So like she said, all right, what's more important? Is this going to go to divorce lawyers, most vulnerable, child protection? My opinion, again, it doesn't change much. If you're charged with a summary assault, which she hit me twice, so maybe no, she could afford a lawyer. That's right. So focus, Charles. If you're still charged with a summary, you won't have the right to a lawyer. You won't. I'll get some more answered this week. Boy, this is only Tuesday. Did you say